Hello friends and strangers, I am Heli, and in this video I am taking you with me into Wytchwood, where we are currently gathering some ingredients before embarking on another soul gathering mission. We have been quite low on the twine lately, so let's get all of these before we go. And I would like to start with the hogs in the market, because I feel like the market is one location that we haven't explored very thoroughly yet. And it'll be nice to go back here and take a look at things we haven't yet taken a look at. So we need to find the start of the Hogs quest. We could do that by looking at the map and finding the market there. But I think a more fun way of doing it is to walk around a bit and try and spot anything that's new. Seems the same so far. I don't remember that beggar being here before though. Clinging to a raggedy shawl, the old panhandler holds a tin cup with trembling hands. Alms for the poor? A little coin can go a long way. Let's give him a coin. You bow your head respectfully to the aged fellow, dropping in a coin into his cup. From under his ratty hood, the man gleams a silver-toothed grin at you. Thank you, kind miss. A penny for your thoughts, old-timer? I'm afraid my thoughts are a little muddy as of late. Can't seem to recall what day it is or when the last time I ate was. Last I remember, I was working at the old hog farm with the other unfortunates. Not quite sure how I ended up back here on the streets. I've had more than a few memories abandon me as well. Say, I must have left a few of my things behind at the farm. Misplaced my boot and, well, I can't remember what else. I don't suppose you'd do me the kindness of taking a look around the place for me? I'm not as spry as I used to be. At the hog farm, you say? I guess it wouldn't hurt to take a peek. Maybe they have a lost and found. Bless your heart. I do remember that you'll need permission to get through the gates. Those hog sisters run a tight ship. You'll have to go talk to the big hog who runs the butcher shop here in the market. She'll set you up with a work slip. Right? That's the start of the quest. We need to find the butcher shop. Let's look around. Hey, you're somebody we can interact with. Among the fancier cuts of meat, you spy some useful material. The merchant nods at your assessment. A trade worth making? Let's see. The merchant clutches your gold in blood-stained hands. He nods at a pile of scraps. A fine piece to be found among them. Ah, so that wasn't really worth our coin. Meaty morsels are quite easy to come by. You can get them from rats and squirrels and birds. And all you need is just the snap trap. Oh. Mimic. Ah, that must be it. Hello. Chopping through a hunk of meat with a gigantic cleaver, the surly-looking swine merely grunts at you when you approach. Excuse me, I heard that you were the one to talk to about getting a work slip. That what you heard? Well, you heard wrong. We got enough good-for-nothing workers. Now buzz off. You glance at the halo of flies buzzing around the pig's scalp. Listen, there must be some way to get a slip. Well, I am running low on ingredients to make the summer sausage, and none of these nincompoops can hold two thoughts in their heads. Tell you what, you get me the things I need and I'll give you your precious work slip. A unique sausage, to be sure. Roast beast, eggs, and skipper scales. I think we can craft the roast beast. Yes. The eggs are easy enough to go get from the fields. And the skipper scales. For those we need the crab trap. And we'll need to go to the docks and find one of those walking fish. I believe the way to the docks was right down here. Now all we need to do is just find one of those walking fish. And why not dig around for some useful stuff while we're at it? Just birds around here. Ah, there's a fish. Let's set the trap right here. And there we have the missing 2 scales. Now we just need the 3 eggs. Let's go into the fields and grab some eggs. This way to the chickens. 3. Let's just gather them up. Now we have everything, and all we need to do is go back to that butcher. It was up here. Yes. Hello, I have everything. Roast beast. You plop the sweet-smelling hog down onto a relatively clean section of countertop. The pig grunts in acknowledgement. Eggs. You push the basket of eggs towards the hog. She holds each one up to a candle flame and oinks in apparent satisfaction. And lastly, the skipper scales. Your fishy catch still flops about, gasping for water, but the hog puts a stop to that with her hefty cleaver. Head up the market and go northeast, and give this to my sis at the gate. The smell of hot dung ought to guide you to that spot. I can hardly contain myself. Well, go contain yourself at the hog farm, for I lose my temper. She slaps a work slip down on the table. The crumpled ticket is flecked with the blood of butchered meat. To the north and east. Here we go. Whoa there, no one gets into our hog farm without a work slip. And if you want to work for us, you gotta fit the demographic. And what demographic is that? The kind that don't ask so many stupid questions. Now, you got a work slip or not? I have it, right here. You hand over the slip of paper, and the hog squints at it with her piggy little eyes. You don't look like you can lift a wheelbarrow, let alone last a good day's work. You're nothing but skin and bones. I've got the work slip, don't I? So let me in. Fine, fine. It's no bacon off my back if you find yourself face down in the mud after your old heart gives out. Well, this is an inviting sort of place, isn't it? At least we can get some clay. Here's something. This slop trough is overflowing with filth, like something is clogging the drainage hole. A thorough cleaning should dislodge the obstacle. we need the purification water. For that we have everything but the actual water. So let's make a few jars and go get some water. This is a farm, right? There ought to be a water pump somewhere. Or not. Alright, it's a farm with no water pump. Really? Well, we do have a couple of options. We could go to the fields, there are water pumps there, or to the swamp, there's a water pump there as well. There's also one at the graveyard, I think. But let's go to the forest and get some water from the well there. At the same time, we can get some more clay. And perhaps also some more embers. Yeah, let's see if we can sneak past the dog. I'm not going to chase after those soot sprites. The embers are the main thing. Let's get these reeds. And then it's time to go down into the well. Here we can get the water. And since we're here, may as well get some more clay also. And why not chase down that frog too? Were there no more clay deposits? No. Okay. Well, we can find more at the hog farm. That's all we can dig up from the well. Let's go back up and back to that hog farm and see what we can find when we clean that trough. So through the market to the north and east. More to the north, and then this way to the east. And let's Let's see what happens. You flush out the disgusting container, eventually getting to the root of the drainage problem. Something small and metallic plops out into the muck. Pick it up. That's odd. I doubt any of the pigs around here have had much dental work done. So, he's lost a tooth? This gaggle of workers appears to be squabbling over something. Hand it over. I saw it first. Fat chance. You've already got those good leg wraps, while I'm still going barefoot. Give it here. You see the object of their contention, a dirty old boot. Ah, that must be my friend's forgotten piece of footwear. The workers ignore you and continue fighting over their pathetic prize. Surely there must be a way to make everybody happy. Elf shoes and growth potion. How do we make a growth potion? We need magic paste, which we can't make at the moment, and apothecary humus. For the magic paste, we need dragonfly wings and milk. So, 1 jar of milk, I think, will be enough. Yes. And on our way out, might as well dig up some clay. So we need to go into the swamp to get us some dragonfly wings. And then we need to go to the fields. Oh yeah, I could have gotten the milk off that cow right there. But I sort of forgot. There's an elf. How do we get the shoes off them? Now we can make the shiny lure. And we'll set it right here. Go a little ways away from it, and there's one shoe. I wonder if they ever drop both shoes. Let's just make one at a time and see. See if we can find us some more elves here. There are some also in the village, but let's search through this place while we're here. There's an elf. Come on. And And once again, only one shoe. That's the last of our fireflies. Let's see if we can find a third elf. There's one right there. And that's all the elf shoes we need. Let's go into the swamp to get those dragonfly wings. Luckily, dragonflies are pretty much everywhere in here. So let's set the bait stick down and nice. Buck ichor and wings. Next, we need to stop by the fields. Get us a jar of milk. And now we ought to be able to make the magic paste and the growth potion. Let's take these things to those farm workers. This way. Yes. And let's once again get us some more clay. And here they are. Elf shoes. You put down the minuscule slippers. These won't be big enough for anybody. Growth potion. You pop the cork on the growth potion. You sprinkle a couple of carefully measured drops of the growth potion onto the tiny shoes. They make a sound like popcorn and burst into a size much more accommodating to human feet. The bickering workers look over at the source of the noise and their eyes go wide. Hey, look, are those new shoes? Dropping the old boot in the mud, they rush over to try on the new footwear. Check it out, they got jangly bells on the toes. The beggar's old boot lies discarded in the muck. Let's take it and also get some more clay and frog slime. Oh, hopper leg, not frog slime. Well, I'm sure we'll find a use for those two. This particular pig looks a bit green in the face, and the odors emanating from it are somehow even worse than the local bouquet. Ew. What's the matter, Hamlet? Did you eat something that didn't agree with you? Some stomach medicine ought to sort you out. Yeah, digestive tablets. What do we need for those? Eye of Newt and Goblin Snot. This will get us the Goblin Snot. Oh, we need more thistle. Well, luckily we would have had to go into the swamp anyway for the Eye of Newt. So let's start by going into the forest. There's a goblin right between the portal and the way to the swamp. So if we go in a kind of northwesterly direction from the portal, we ought to find us a goblin, and then we will also be right close to the way to the swamp. Youch! It was hiding behind a tree. There's that snot. Now let's go into the swamp, get us some thistles, and make us a bait stick, and get us an Eye of Newt. There are some thistles right here, and this is a pretty safe place to cut and collect them. Now let's go find us a rotting log or stump or something and see if we can catch us a newt. No newt there. Let's go try another stump or log. Can't remember where. Oops, there was one, but I missed it. There's another right there though. And we have our newt. Excellent. 2 eyes. And while we're here, let's get us some extra thistles. And off we go. Get some more thistles. And get into the portal. We should now have everything. Let's craft these tablets. And let's go give them to that great big pig. Here we are. Oh, we have to actually use them. There you go. Ew. Not the pickiest eater, the sick swine eagerly gobbles up the antacid you offer it. You hear a bubbling sound coming from the pig's stomach and decide it's best to avert your eyes from the horrors of the natural process. That's a very wise decision. When you look back, the pig has fallen asleep in the mud, looking much happier with its state of being. Aww. You turn your attention to the aftermath and gawk at the obvious cause of the beast's indigestion. A large bone sticks out of the filth. You sort through the collection of objects you've accrued. A silver tooth, a human bone, and a chewed boot. I'm not sure what happened in this horrible place, but I've got a suspicion that old beggar may have lost more than just his memories here. I better go see him. He'll be missing his boot at the very least. So, did he actually lose one of his legs here? Was that a leg bone? Let's save here for now and go talk to the beggar next time. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting and subscribing. All of those things really help this channel a lot. Please remember to be kind to yourself. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.